Okay, so what can leaders do to inspire a culture of knowledge sharing? I think some very simple things. I want to tell you a short story, a very quick example of something that one leader did. It was during the time I was working at BP, and we just merged with Amoco. So we had a very large organisation, 100,000 people, and some great opportunity for learning and sharing from other parts of the organisation which never used to exist. The BP guys could have learnt from the Amoco business teams and vice versa. And we found one of the Amoco business unit leaders had a neat little trick that he'd used to create this culture of curiosity. And he called it the Steal with Pride Award. And it was awarded every month. You would win the Steal with Pride Award if you could demonstrate that you had borrowed or stolen an idea or a good practice from another part of the business. Maybe it was a BP business unit or an Amoco business unit, somewhere outside of this particular business unit. You'd stolen or borrowed their idea and you'd applied it, and it had created value. If you could demonstrate that, then you would be eligible for the Steal with Pride Award. And if you won it, you would receive the award, which was a trophy in the form of a cuddly parrot. And this parrot would sit on your desk for the month, and people would ask you, what was your story? What did you do? Tell me about the thing that you learnt from elsewhere. And at the end of the month, the parrot would move on to the next award winner. There'd be a list somewhere on an intranet site listing out who it was who won it and what it was that they did. And the parrot would move on and leave behind a solid gold doubloon worth $250 for that person to keep or sell or do with whatever they wanted to. So for a total investment of $3,000 a year, that whole business unit was energised to think outside of its own boundaries as to where could they borrow or steal an idea, where could they pirate some new knowledge from in order to improve performance. And that was a pretty low investment to mobilise a couple of thousand people in looking outside. And I think that's a nice, straightforward, simple demonstration by a leader of putting some money where his mouth is, but mostly about recognising the value of learning from outside and seeking to incentivise that.